I'm MaKayla from Rocksteady on 88.3 The Sting, and today I'm joined by Bud of Sublime. Bud, I appreciate you taking time out of your morning to chat with me. This has been quite the year for Sublime. How are you doing?
Hi, Michaela. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me. Yeah, this has definitely been an awesome year. This is one for the record books for sure. We are just happier than we could ever be. This is just an amazing journey that we've been on here.
I love it. It's been so cool just to watch everything kind of unfold over the year. Like started with like Coachella and just everything like feel like that. And now you guys have a new single called Ensenada coming out tonight, and I'm so excited about that. It's the first single off your new upcoming album, as well as the first original Sublime song with Jakob as the frontman. What inspired you guys, and can you give us a little bit of a backstory on it?
Yeah, so I mean, this whole thing just kind of started as we're going to play this show for a friend of ours, HR, the singer for Bad Brains, and so we did the benefit show, and it felt really good, and we all just kind of looked at each other and was like, "Hey, should we do this? I mean, can it work?" And so fast forward a few months to Coachella, and it was truly just baptism by fire. I mean, it was either, sink or swim. Jake, you're going to do this and we're going to thrive, or we're going to start just sinking quickly and disappear into the nothingness. It's
Yeah.
either we're going to win or we're going to lose right here. And, I mean, for me, it was awesome. We're standing there in front of, 80,000 people. And I'm just thinking, holy crap, Jake's the most people he's been in front of is maybe 5,000,
Yeah.
Oh God. And he just handled it like a pro. And so we were working on this song with Stick Figure, Feel Like That, and that comes out. And that was really kind of like the defining moment. That was a pivot point for us. It was like, wow, this actually we could probably do this. You know, this is
Yeah.
this is something that could actually happen. And so I was uh I was in Long Beach getting ready for a couple shows, and I got down there early to visit with family and such because I don't live there anymore either.
Mhm.
And so Jake was like, "Hey, I'm over in the studio in Pedro. Come on over there and let's hang out." So I went over to John Joseph's studio, and Jake showed me a couple of these song ideas that he was working on. And so I laid down some drums, just kind of like a little demo kind of thing, and give him something to work with. And then he came back like 6 months later, and he was like, "Here, check this out. I think we should go into the studio and so." I called up Eric, and then Eric and I met down in the studio with Jake, and boom, here's Ensenada.
I
And
love
so, I
it.
mean, Jake has done all of his holy homework. He's really, channeled the Sublime style, and you can tell because the lyrical content has changed from what he was kind of starting with to now he's singing about the things and places we've seen and been and the people who we're interacting with. And so he's really taking that sublime recipe of talking about and expressing what you're actually living, feeling, and consuming in today's life. So, hats off to Jake. He's really jumped in there and grabbed this bull by the horns. So,
That's so awesome. I love it. It's so cool just to like watch and like see everything kind of just like come to life because it's been so long, and I feel like it must feel so good like getting back in the studio, and especially just getting to do it with like Jacob and Eric. Like I bet that's really cool for you too. So
it's
awesome.
it's wonderful. Like I have a lot of friends that come through town, and I get to play music with them, on occasion
Hmm.
stuff. But it's not the same, playing without Eric. I mean,
Yeah.
him and I just like fit together like puzzle pieces. So he knows
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. I know what he's gonna do before we even know what we're gonna do. So
Yeah, you guys are just on the same page.
yeah.
I love it. So, with a new album on the way, like what has it been like getting back in the studio and just really putting all of this together?
It's been so much fun. And I don't know that we're actually finished with the album. I think that there's still some more studio dates.
Hmm.
I love recording. So,
Yeah.
I was talking with an artist friend of mine and I asked him, when is your painting done? When are you done painting? And he's like, there's always something. There's always one little detail, and
Yeah.
the painting is finished when you put the brushes down. And that's
Yeah.
recording. It's like we can sit there and record and keep on recording and recording and recording, and never be done with it. So it's like you just kind of finally just have to press stop and be done. So
Yeah, then move on to the next.
yeah,
I
exactly.
love it. So this has been such an amazing resurgence that you guys have had, and it's really cool, like bridging the gap between like 1995 to now. The band is honestly such a generational band too. Like my parents grew up in Long Beach and raised me on Sublime, and you guys have been one of the biggest like inspirations for my show, Rocksteady, and just to watch everything is so incredible. Speaking of Long Beach, last month the mayor of Long Beach announced alongside Jacob that Sublime was going to be playing Warped Tour next weekend. And you guys headlined the original edition like 30 years ago with bands like No Doubt and Deftones. And I think you guys just played Warped Tour DC. So what is it like playing the inaugural Warped Tour and playing it now? Is there anything that's like similar, different?
Yeah, so it has definitely changed. Warped Tour back in '95 was pretty bleak
I
in
love
some
it.
places. Uh, we were looking at each other like, is this thing actually going to happen, or are we going to turn around and call it quits? So
Yeah.
yeah, being asked back to play Warped Tour was a real treat, and we are honored to be back there playing shows with for the Warped Tour again. In Long Beach, I mean, this has been, just one gift after another. The mayor just dedicated a street to us. We have
I saw
official
that.
now the Sublime Way in Long Beach. So,
That's so special.
just truly honored and I can't wait to get out there. I think they're gonna keep me away from the half pipe this time though. Last
Yeah.
time I ribs out there.
That's so funny. It'll be such a fun festival. I know I'm going next week, so I'm looking forward to it. I never got to like go to the original one, but I think this one will be really cool too. It's like they have a
Definitely.
lot of fun things planned. I believe I saw a story about Lou Dog getting you guys like sent home for a week. Do you have a story to share about that?
So Louis would come with us everywhere, and
Hmm.
he uh, he really just dog's ears are super high um, tune, and he did not like the way that the wheels sound on skateboards. And
Oh, okay.
so, anyways, he was out on the road with us, and he had bit a skater in the on the street course,
Oh no.
and And, it was nothing. It was just kind of a nip on the ankle and
Yeah.
barely scratched the skin. So Kevin said, no more dogs on the tour. Can't have it. So sent him home. And a couple weeks later, Brad was missing his dog. So we called Miguel and had him bring Lou Dog out to New York. And it was the very first show that he was back at. And Brad walked him over to the skate area, and he definitely bit another skater. This
That's
guy
so
was this guy was a puss, though. I swear. It's like he's a skater. You think he could like handle some scrapes and bump
yeah.
bruises and such. He started crying and was like, "I'm gonna sue you. Your dog bit me. We're gonna have him put down." Da, 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 da. It's like, come on, dude. Are you a puss or are you a skater?
Yeah, that's amazing. I saw that story and I just thought it was so funny, so I was thank you for sharing. I love it. So a bunch of people got together and kind of sort of put it together this Sublime tribute album called Look at All the Love We Found. Are you guys I mean, you guys are on the lineup with like Pennywise and the Vandals and such. Like, do you have anything that the fans can look forward to next week?
Yeah, so that album was so special. I mean,
Yeah.
when it first came out, it was so neat, like hearing all these friends of ours and other bands that we admired playing our music and sharing their love with us. It was an awesome feeling. And then the record label said, "No, we can't have that," and took it away. So we're bringing it back
Yeah.
by popular demand,
Yeah.
now that all the rules can be broken, we're breaking them again. So,
That's
um,
so cool.
yeah, hearing Fishbone play Date Rape was just truly, it was awesome. But yeah, we're gonna do this Vegas takeover, and we're gonna be doing some celebrity guided tours of the Punk Rock Museum and
That's really sick.
secret shows and stuff, and Fletcher, he might just jump up on one of our songs with us, maybe
That'd be
two,
cool. Yeah.
and could possibly even land on one of the songs on the album too. Hint, hint.
You heard it here first. I love that. That's so cool. I was gonna ask like about the festival or the event that you guys are doing in Vegas, August 14th through the 16th. It's such a cool lineup. I mean, you guys have Pennywise and the Vandals and the Ataris, Long Beach Double All Stars too, which is really cool. And Jesse James Pry and Zaino, like that you guys have such like a stacked event like week with just event after event and so many cool things throughout. Is there anything that like you're particularly excited to see or like do while you're there?
Yeah, I haven't played at the Dolby Live place, so I'm looking
Hmm.
forward to that. But the Punk Rock Museum, yeah, that's going to be fun. I haven't actually had a tour, so I'm going to be on the tour side of things. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And
That's gonna be cool. I feel that way so fun, especially because you guys are like one of the bands that really shaped like the punk and like ska punk scene too. Like, how would you say that the scene has really evolved over the years, being one of the original like founding members in it?
it's crazy. It's just really crazy. I mean, rewind 30 years, we're just kids in our garage playing the music that we like to listen to, and
Yeah,
nobody else was doing it. We were the odd ones on the block. So there was punk rock bands, there was hardcore bands, there was metal bands, but there wasn't bands that were doing punk rock, reggae, ska, and all that together. So um
yeah,
uh it's an awesome feeling to see all these bands that have discovered that sound and love that sound that we did too, and playing it, keeping that style alive and well. It's just really truly remarkable.
yeah. That's so cool, and it's like I feel like it's one of those scenes that will never like die out either. Like we keep it alive, and it's really just such a beautiful thing to listen to and to be a part of. I'm sure. So cool.
Absolutely.
Do you have a favorite Sublime song to play live?
It's weird. It's like I don't know. They're all so different.
Hmm.
I think just the one that I'm playing at the time is my favorite because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I love this song, and then the next one comes up and it's, oh, I love that song too. It's really
Yeah.
good. I have like so many good songs. Not to
That's
toot
so
my
cool. Also, you guys just have so many songs too, so I bet like it's fun to play like ones that you guys haven't played in a long time too, I'm sure.
yeah.
Is there one that's like really challenging to play on the drums?
I would say probably All You Need. I run out of breath.
Okay.
That
That's
one.
so I love it. Um, and then do you have any like last, I don't want to keep you too long. I know it's like 7 in the morning for you right now, but do you have any last things you would like to add in the interview?
If you haven't come out to see us yet, put it on your list because it's going to be an awesome show.
Yeah.
Guarantee. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a must. You guys are like the talk of the year. I love it. I saw you guys at I saw you guys at Riot Fest, and then I saw you at K Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas. That was so cool. I brought my parents to that, and they just had the time of their life. They were like, "This is so cool!" Like seeing Jacob, it just reminded them a lot of like Bradley back in the day, and it was full circle for them. So awesome! Thank you so much. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this, and it was so cool meeting you, and just I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to everything that you guys are doing this year. It's really awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you, MaKayla. I really
Thank
appreciate you
you.
having us here.
Of course, thank you. I'm honored.